Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review a DVD that I watched just last night. It was made this year, and it's based on an old urban legend, and that DVD is called Bloody Mary. Now, before I say any more about the movie, I'll just read you the blurb at the back, and then, as I said, I'll talk a little bit more about it and give you my thoughts on the movie as a whole. Okay, so this is about a group of friends who decide to hold their school reunion at a spa getaway in the mountains. Now, looking to kill some time one evening, they decide to play around at Bloody Mary. Bad idea. But what they thought was a childhood urban legend quickly becomes reality as they find themselves being stalked by a deadly spirit. Now, with time ticking away, they must figure out how to release themselves from Bloody Mary's curse before it's game over forever. So there you go, guys. That's the blurb of this new movie of Bloody Mary. It's a Jagged Edge Productions release. And it stars Antonia Willens, Sarah T. Cohen, and Beatrice Fletcher. Yeah. So, okay, now on to my thoughts on the movie as a whole. I thought it was very, very average. Very, very average Bloody Mary movie, guys, to be honest. This is quite a distinction, this in itself, because all the previous Bloody Mary movies I've watched, they've all been American produced, but this is the first British version of the story I've seen. So I saw the trailer and I thought to myself, oh, I'll give it a go and that, yeah. But it was very, very mediocre, guys, and at times I have to admit it was quite boring. For one thing, there's a lot of girl talking, they've got a lot of these young girls and that, and a lot of girl talking, sitting around the campfire and that, and I didn't like the parts where when the Bloody Mary was dragging her victims into the mirror. They put this red filter over everything, and that detracted from the picture quality, guys. This horrible reddish filter put over each killing, yeah. But yeah, the story wasn't very good, and that it was very, very pretty much similar to some of the Bloody Mary movies I've watched in the past. Nobody really stood out. When it first came on, it just went straight into the movie, because sometimes when you put a DVD on or a Blu-ray, they show you the trailer and you think, is this the start of the movie or what? But this went straight into it, and it showed you this couple, like a oriental looking woman with a boyfriend or a husband and that, and they've got the mirror in the house and that, and she's screaming her head off, this dark girl, this oriental looking lady, and her husband, or boyfriend, he's getting attacked by Bloody Mary and that, and then it goes off then, and it flashes forward a couple of years later to these group of girls and that, going into the woods and that, and going to this big house in the countryside, and then this woman's there, this oriental lady. There's a photo there, guys. That's the girl at the beginning I was telling you about. She's she's the host and that, and she's very, very she's got this look on her face and that, she just she's got, well, how can I describe it? She just got this guarded look on her face and that, and as if she's hiding some sort of dark secrets and that, and then it turns out that she's actually the same girl from the beginning of the movie and that, who her husband or her boyfriend was slaughtered by Bloody Mary. But she's got this underlying motive for bringing the girls to the house and that, but that is not revealed until well into the movie. But yeah, it was very, very boring, guys. I mean, even Bloody Mary herself, you could tell it was a mask and that, she wasn't scary at all. I've seen better Bloody Mary movies than this. And she just wasn't scary at all. There you go, guys. That's her face and that, yeah. But yeah, I didn't guys, I wasn't too keen on it. I think I'll be putting this on eBay and that, yeah. But yeah, the story was slow. The characters they didn't stand out. They're very, very one-dimensional, and I'd say part of it it was very slow and that, and a lot of talk in it, and it wasn't in the least bit frightening. It really wasn't. But having said that, as I've said many, many times in my previous videos, that is just my opinion. You might like it. You want to give it a go. I suppose it's one of those Marmite movies, really. You either love it or you loathe it. But yeah, I didn't like it at all, guys. So, but very disappointed in it. Yeah. I like the atmosphere. I like the woods and that, and the house. I'm always a sucker. I'm always a sucker, mate, for big houses in the country and that, you know, miles from anywhere and that. But the story, like, guys, it wasn't parallel to the, you know, to the aesthetics of the location. You know, a very, very poor story. I've seen better Bloody Mary movies in my time, and this is one of the bad ones, guys. Yeah. Yeah, all really disappointing it was. Yeah. Okay, now on to a rating now, out of 10. I think I give it maybe what? I don't know, 4 out of 10. Yeah. Missed opportunities again, guys, here. Movie could have been so much better. They could have brought more interesting characters into it. And it was a bit, in some parts, some of these as you always find in these horror movies, some of the decisions they made were pretty ridiculous, yeah. But I'll leave it there. I won't tell you too much about it. I'll let you, if you want to see it, rent it or buy it yourself, by all means do so. This has got a couple of titles, actually. I think it's got The Curse of Bloody Mary, and I think there's another one, Bloody Mary Resurrected. Yeah. But anyway, there you go, guys. That's me review of the 2021 British production of Bloody Mary. The Bloody Mary story itself is one of my favourite urban legends, and that it's very similar to Candyman, where you say a name 3 times in front of the mirror and she's supposed to appear. You know, it's one of the most famous, notorious urban legends, Bloody Mary. Yeah, but this wasn't one of the best, guys. I'm sorry to say. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. That concludes my review of Bloody Mary. Yeah. If you've seen it, leave your comments down below. What did you think of it? Do you share my low opinion of it? Yeah. Okay, the usual. Please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and all going well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye for now.